After many years, Genshin has finally released the first Hexerai mage, that obviously being Nicole. And as you'd expect from this video, today we are going to be pulling for Nicole. I feel like it's been a hot minute since I've done a pulling video, but we should... Oh, never mind. 10 pity and we're on a 50-50. Okay. I was going to say we should be able to get her, but we will be able to get a 5-star at least. I can guarantee that much. I am going to need to win the 50-50, however. So we shall see how this goes. We are going to get straight into these pulls and see if we can get some luck and bring home an early Nicole, or at least just win the 50-50. Because that is our big problem at the moment, is that 50-50. I'm also hoping we get a prune, because, you know, new 4-star. We get a Razor, he's already C6, I believe, so I don't really care. But new characters are always nice, so I'm hoping for a prune. This should be 60 pity, so potential for an early here, although we do not see it. We see a sacrificial greatsword. I really don't want that. And a prune. Let's go. I skipped it because I didn't think I was going to get anything, but we got a prune. This will be 70 pity. So we're still not going to see the 5-star. That is to be expected. I normally get all my 5-stars around 75-ish pity. 75, 80 pity. Who's the 4-star here going to be? I honestly wouldn't mind official, so then she is C6. Although we see the bell. Okay, that kind of sucks. But this should be our 5-star. This is 80 pity. We should see a 5-star here. Yes, we do. I just need to win the 50-50. Please give me... Okay, prune, that's a good sign. Razor. Okay, double 4-stars. Let's go. And Nicole. Right here. It's going to be at the end of the pool. Is that... That's Nicole. Let's go. That's like the first 50-50 I've won in forever. Oh my god, another... Jesus, that is a pull. That is a pull if I've ever seen it. Triple 4-star, 2 Razors, a prune, and Nicole? God damn. Well... I mean, I probably should save my pulls, but I kind of want to try to get a weapon. What's pity like on weapon banner, though? 31. Not great, but I kind of want to try to get a weapon. And we don't have enough primos to do another 10 pull, but I guess we'll just do a bunch of singles. 42 pity. 43, we see a Dragon's Bane. And final pull is 49, and we don't see anything. Although we can do one more. So this will bring us to 50 pity. And, what do you know? No 5-star. I did do a bunch of farming, so I should be able to get Nicole relatively built. I have quite a lot of Mora. Probably not enough local specialties, but we can deal with that. We have enough level up books, and what do we need? Ooh, I have some of these. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm already out of stuff. Lovely. What do we need? More of these. That's gonna not be painful at all. Jesus. And a lot more of these, which I think there are a decent number of, but not like too many, so I might need to jump into one of my other worlds to finish that off. So I would assume for weapons, our best bet's probably Skyward Atlas, because attack, I could possibly get it leveled up. Yeah, no, I can get it leveled up. Okay, I'll have a look at that. And then artifacts, I do believe her best set is the new one. There is a new set that has been introduced, and I do believe that's her best in slot. It is this stupid domain. I don't know why the hell they placed this domain up here. They literally just went, where's the weirdest place we could possibly get to that's kind of close to a teleport waypoint? Yes, we'll put it on top of a hill. There's nothing else there. There's a waterfall right there. So you got to climb up a waterfall to get to the domain, which is basically at the edge of the world. Seems like a really weird place to put the domain, but that has her best in slot artifacts, which are these ones here, I believe. So I will look into that. But first, we need to get her leveled up. Also, should probably have a look at teams for her. I'd assume she'd probably work best with a pyro DPS of some sort, or like some sort of pyro-based reaction like Swirl or whatever. So I could put her with like my Hu Tao or my Arlecchino or someone. Or do I have any Swirl teams? Not really. But I would assume something along the lines of this, possibly. Wouldn't be a terrible team, or like that or something. I'm not entirely sure, but I think she does work best with pyro characters, so something pyro related is definitely our best bet. I was somewhat correct in saying that sort of this team would be a good idea, although it would be swapped up just a little bit, because we would be running Chevrolet and Fischl wherever she's gone. That would be a pretty decent overload team with Nicole. The other option, which I didn't even think about, but actually would work really, really good, is a Kinich team. Apparently, from what I saw, the Kinich team with Nicole is like Kinich's new best in slot team, which is good because I really enjoy using Kinich. As for the rest of the build though, I was pretty correct in using the Skyward Atlas. It's not like her best in slot. Obviously, her signature is her best in slot, but also Lali's weapon can be pretty good. And then obviously there is Thrilling Tales. But I do think just for the big increase of attack, this would probably be the best bet. Because not only does that mean the shield is stronger, but all the attack increase from the shield is all based off of Nicole's attack. So I think just building up as much attack as possible will be our best bet. And then artifacts is that new set, and we just want all attack across the board there, which makes Nicole really easy to build because I just need a ton of attack. Okay, that is all of the local specialties farmed. We are not going to have enough for level 90, which is to be expected. We will have enough of everything else, though, aside from boss drops. We'll craft 73 of those, my god. So now we are just missing a few more boss drops and a few more local specialties. But that does enable us to get Nicole up to level 60, and we can go to level 70. Level 80, though, is going to require more of these and more of these. So we will not worry about that right now. What I do have, though, is her witch's homework that I should probably go do, even though really I'm not going to use it a whole lot, but I probably should go do this. So I guess I'll go quickly run through this witch's homework, and then I will have a look at farming all her boss drops and then artifacts and talents as well. I forgot about them. Hopefully I should have all the materials I need. Well, there we go. Witch's homework has been completed. I guess we should start leveling some of these up. I'm going to ignore the normal attack because we probably don't need it. I have 128 of these, so that shouldn't be a problem. And I guess I'm just going to dump, but I don't have enough of these. Oh, never mind, I do. I guess I'm just going to go as far as we can with talents. Get them up to like level whatever I can. Do I have boss drops? No, what the hell is that? So there is level 6. To go further, I need this, which is from, the new Dottore boss. That's another thing I have to farm. Well, I'm going to leave that to the end because it's not the most important right now. Most important is getting her leveled up and getting her in an artifact set. The talents can be at level 6. That won't be the end of the world. So there we go. 1, we'll get it up to 2 because I don't like leaving talents at 1. 2, 6, 6 for Nicole's talents. It's not that bad. Now, do I remember how this boss functions? I didn't do my rotations right. No, I don't remember, but Arlecchino spam just deals with anything. And yeah, that's pretty easy. Well, I guess I'll just do all the runs I need to do in here. I'm pretty sure there's a very, very, very small sound when Nicole uses that extra damage thing, but I haven't noticed the damage then. 100,000 now, let's go. Yes, it is a very small sound. And maybe that's the 35,000s possibly. That would make sense as Arlecchino is doing a lot more than 35,000. So I'm going to say Nicole's extra damage is doing 35,000, which I mean, it's nothing crazy, but for a support doing off-field damage, it's not bad. Oh, almost 120,000 there. 125,000. God, Arlecchino is going crazy. I mean, it is Arlecchino. She is one of the best DPS in the game, so it is kind of to be expected. I will probably need to do quite a few more runs in here. So I might only get Nicole up to level 80 today, just so I can save some resin and go farm her artifacts. I think, honestly, that's probably the best bet, because otherwise I'm going to have no resin for artifacts. And I do think it is probably in our best interest to get her on the right artifact set. I don't want to use all of my fragile resin, so I might just do like another 6 runs, because then it will bring us down to 5 fragile resin. If I'm only missing one piece, I will just use the artifact transmuter thing and craft it. But that does mean I need to get 3 good pieces, because I can go off piece for 1 and artifact transmuter the other one. That is not really what I'm looking for. So I mean, it could be fairly easy. We just get a feather, a flower, and then like a sands or something. Attack, okay, not bad. Attack sands with crit rate. We'll keep it, we'll keep it. This has potential, though. It's not like the greatest piece in the world, but it is attack percent and it has crit, so I guess it'll function for now. I mean, all we do really want on Nicole is attack, so it's got attack main stat. That's all we really need. I shouldn't have a problem with energy recharge because we will always have at least 2 pyro characters on the team. And I don't believe Nicole has a huge energy cost on her burst, so we shouldn't need to worry too much about ER. Attack feather, I don't love it, but I'll keep it. This is a 5 drop though. Haven't seen that before. I mean, there's a goblet. It's very, very not good. I guess it's not too bad. This is our last run, so unless I get something better here, I guess I'll have to use it. Last run, do we see good things? Flower, no, that's not really that good. HP goblet and wrong set. That's also in the wrong set. Well, I'd rather not do any more farming in there because I don't want to use all of my fragile. Let's see, we have an attack percent. I mean, it could work, I guess. Feathers, we don't have anything. We have 1 attack percent sands, which is This goblet is pretty garbage, but it does have flat attack and crit damage, so I guess it's okay. I guess artifact transmuter up the feather because it's the cheapest, and then I'll just get a good attack percent circlet on her. That one is pretty decent. Let's level everything up and hope it rolls well. We hit every single stat except attack. Well, I'm gonna use it for now because I don't have any other options, but I definitely want to get that one fixed at some point. ER, I'll take the ER. As I said, I shouldn't need it because she has a relatively low burst cost and we're going to have pyro characters on the team, but I'll take it. Although attack, oh my god, stop giving me ER. Please give me attack. Please be attack. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, so far, questionable rolls. Please hit flat attack. Yes, let's go. This is the only time I ever want an artifact to hit flat attack. Crit rate, I'll take it. Balance out the crit damage we got in the other piece. Now this piece has potential to roll very poorly. So we're going to hope it doesn't do that and just rolls flat attack. God damn it. Okay, so far 1 in every stat. Finish it off with attack, please. No. Lovely. Sick. Well, there's a full set. It is by no means good, but she has 3,500 attack. So, you know, it's pretty decent. That's quite a lot of attack. And she will get more attack from her level 80 and 90. So that attack should be sitting at over 4,000, I'd say. And we are, running her on the correct set, which does help. So now, let me go jump into one of my other world to grab the last couple of these. Then we'll get Nicole up to level 80 and try out this team and the Kinich team. Well, I have gone and farmed all of these. I went into my other world, grabbed a bunch of them. I also noticed that we had exactly 105, which is exactly the amount I need to get her up to level 90. So I went, you know what, frick it. We'll get all of these. I had spent like 2 fragile. Get all of them, and now we have enough to get Nicole all the way up to level 90. We were most of the way anyway, thought, why not? We've come this far, let's just get her fully maxed out. Done. So that is Nicole, level 90, that is her weapon at level 90. Her artifacts, we don't talk about the artifacts. And the talents, I wouldn't mind getting this a bit further. I don't have enough stuff to farm that though. That means it is time for testing. And what better place to test than the Abyss, which currently is tailor-made for Nicole. Floor 12's first half has a 75% pyro damage bonus. Second half, that's not happening because I don't have any form of a Luna reaction stuff aside from Flynn's, but he can't deal with this boss. The battle-scarred rock crab needs Luna Bloom specifically. Let's have a look. Rotations, throw that out. Boom, shield. Arlecchino, good numbers. We're doing nothing because this boss has a shield up. Lovely. That's exactly what I like to see. Okay, now we're seeing stuff. 120,000, 98,000s. We're seeing 30,000s now that we don't have a lot of Arlecchino stuff left. 150,000 or 149, but basically 150,000. My god, okay. That's kind of insane. I mean, yes, we do have a 75% pyro damage bonus here. Still, that's a lot of damage. And because it uses Arlecchino, it is a very, very fun team to play. And there goes our 3 stars. I expected just as much. And there goes Flynn's. You know what? Nah, screw this. I'm just testing the first team. I do not care about the second team, so we can probably leave that. I hate Luna Bloom stuff because I have no Luna Bloom. Who are they even targeting second half for? Is it still targeting like Lauma and Nefa? We will just entirely ignore the second half and go try my other team. I keep pressing wrong buttons. So, Arlecchino team, 150,000 almost from a normal attack from Arlecchino, and we do many, many normal attacks. So this team, very, very, very good. I actually didn't check what attack is Nicole at. Almost 4,000 attack. My god. And that's with not very well rolled artifacts. But this team has performed quite good. Now we can try out the second team I would like to try, or really this only other team I've got to try, and that is our Kinich Burning team. Good build on Kinich there. Lovely. He's on a signature weapon sitting at 2,400 attack, 53 to 208. But we have Obsidian Codex, so we get an extra 40%. So this will be like 93. Nicole is obviously fully built. What's her... Okay, crit ratio is not a crit ratio, but she doesn't do damage. That's fine. And 153 R's, not the worst, I guess. My young son will need a bit of work. Durin, I did kind of mess his build up a little bit, so let's fix that. So now we get to try team number 2. And I have very high hopes for this team because my previous Kinich team, which was, I believe, that was actually really fun and did some really good damage. So I can only assume mixing in a better pyro buffer, because really none of those two are pyro buffers, and also Nicole shield, so burning does less damage to us. Then we mix in our Ian-san and our Durin to get Hexerai and get more buffing. So that should do really good damage. This boss isn't necessarily the best boss for testing because he has all this stupid shield stuff. It's better than like Masanori or one of the not very tanky bosses where you won't get many hits of damage in. Let's have a look. Kinich damage, boom. That did not very much. 264,000, 185,000. That's definitely Kinich's new best in slot team. That's quite a bit of damage. Albeit we don't have a ton of damage from everyone else, but that's not really needed when we do a bunch of damage from Kinich. I mean, there is that number from Nicole, which I actually didn't see then, but there is, a number of damage coming from Nicole, which now that I think about it, I am going to go to another boss. Screw it, we'll go to Masanori. Because I specifically want to see how much damage, or that extra damage that Nicole does. I want to see how much that does with Kinich and see if it does do Dendro damage and I was reading her skills correctly. I think it's a 17,000. That entirely destroyed him, but there was a 17,000 in there. And I would assume that is coming from Nicole, considering Kinich does a lot more than 17,000. Now, I don't think there's any other teams I can try with this. I mean, I could try to go full DPS Durin, but I have tried that before. It hasn't done great. I could also potentially try using my Hutao, although I don't think Nicole will do great in a vaporized team, but I guess I can try if I put like Hutao, Farina, Nicole, and Shalonen, I guess. I really don't expect this to do a ton, but I can have a look and see if Nicole will boost its damage. I think she is fairly versatile in that she can just sort of shield and buff most pyro teams. Hutao do that, and then we burst, and the burst does not enough because it didn't crit. 40,000s, yeah, that's not as much damage as Hutao normally does, like even remotely. So I probably wouldn't run this team for Hutao, but it does work if I need a shielder on this Hutao team, which I think is probably where Nicole is going to fit in on my account. 9 times out of 10, she will either be on the Kinich team or the Alakino team. If she's not on that, she'll be on another pyro-based team if I need someone to shield and also provide a bit of buffing as well. But with that being said, that is where I'm going to leave this video off. If you like this video, go check out my last video, which was my VTuber debut. And you can see this full lovely model down here. And with that being said, do consider subscribing, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.